guys, and welcome back to Dandelion, which is brought to you with me, Stormy. So, I realized I'm like, just a little tiny bit of an idiot. So, what happened was, I record using Bandicam, if you were curious about my setup. And, so I just took a break, and I was looking through footage, and, I have to convert the file footage usually, because, actually, I'm not sure why. I'm just not good at this whole YouTube thing, but I usually have to go through the footage and convert all of it and into like an MP3 file, which is fine. It only takes like an hour. It's not that big of a deal. But I realized that I didn't actually record this. I didn't record things in game. I recorded my whole screen. So everything, I don't know, it might look a little dumb. Everything, like the last like 4 episodes might have looked a little bit weird. There might have been pop-ups. I don't know. I haven't been able to go through all the footage yet, but I apologize for that. I saw it happen. I was like, God fucking damn it. I thought I was getting better at this whole YouTube thing, but I guess not. Plus, I'm still like, do you guys care if I talk about like behind the scenes stuff? I'm still trying to figure out like a good volume for this. Oh, thank God. Like, everything's too quiet, and I can never make it louder, so I don't know. This might be loud. I don't know. We'll get there. Jiwoo, it's a weekend. Want to go out? I initiated a conversation with Jiwoo, who was sitting on the sofa reading a book. No answer. Jiwoo? Not interested. Without even a glance, he answered me nonchalantly with eyes fixed on his book. Why is Jiwoo suddenly behaving this way? He realized that I'm not worth it. At least, me personally, me as an individual, Stormy, hello, hi there, like, he can call me, but Heejung is she's playing games. Is it because I hit him last time? Oh, yeah, that's the thing. It's been an hour and I immediately forgot that happened. Oh, fuck, yeah, she hit him. Okay. Was I too harsh? That's it? Well, never mind. He won't want to go out with me, would he? Oh, yeah, he doesn't want to go out with me. Oops. Nah, that's totally fucking valid and justified. I was talking about behind the scenes stuff. Shit's hard, man. Things are difficult. I'm still very much new, obviously, at everything that's happening. Like, I like to think I'm composed and I got it together, but I still have to work on things. Actually, oh, Jiwoo's gone. I was watching YouTube, as, you know, I do. When I'm not making videos, I watch YouTube. And I was watching Game Grumps, and they actually talked a lot about, like, not, like, how to be a good YouTuber, but just, like, you have to sell yourself and, like, present yourself in a certain way if you, like, want people like care and pay attention, which was a super interesting conversation, and I loved hearing it because I could definitely use advice on how to better myself with YouTube and obviously life in general. But I don't know, I tend to sell myself short on a lot of things, at least pertaining to this channel. Like, is it good to point out my flaws? Who knows? Am I gonna do it anyway? Yeah. But, like, I apologize for jokes a lot. I'm not very confident in what I say. And I don't know. Those are things I just gotta work on, I guess. Like, I gotta work on my communication skills with Jiwoo. You're the first person that ever hit me. After that incident, Jiwoo's behavior calmed down. He's shouting less than he did before. Is something wrong with him? Sigh. As I gave a deep sigh, Jiwoon turned around and looked at me. Jiwoon's been staying home by himself recently, with Jihei's part-time job. Jisoo and Jiyeon's days of roaming outside greatly increased. Hi! I haven't seen you in so long! The winner of the game has been decided. Huh? Jiyoon mumbled something incomprehensible. What did you say, Jiyoon? The winner has been decided. The winner has been decided. Jiyoon shut his mouth without saying anything more. What do you mean? Oh, I forgot. I headed towards the kitchen. Apples. Here they are. I grabbed an apple, walked back to the living room, and sat next to Jiyoon. As I started to peel the apple, I could tell that Jiwoon's eyes were fixed on me. He's showing an interest. Why, I think my animal handling skills are improving. Do you want one? Jiwoon nodded his head. Just as I expected, animals are easily tempted by food. Then can you explain to me what you said earlier? Don't do that to him! As I moved the apple to the left, Jiwoon's head turned to the left. As I moved it to the right, Jiwoon's head also moved right. This is fun. I'll explain. If you explain, I'll give you one. The Kanos rabbit will be the winner. Kanos rabbit? What is a Kanos? The one you call Jiwoo. Jiwoo is the Kanos rabbit. You mean Jiwoo will win? Jiwoo... Wait, nope, that's Jiwoon. Jiwoon nodded. Win what? Jiwoon hesitated to answer. Saying any more is a breach of the contract. Not that again. Okay, fine. I was curious about it because it was about Jiwoo. I handed the peeled apple to Jiwoon. I want it smaller. Oh yeah, Jihei usually slices the apples into small pieces for Jiwoon. I sliced the apple into bite-sized pieces with the knife. Jiwoon took that piece of apple and chewed, savoring every bite. Good. He ate 3 pieces in a row, then stretched out his legs. Is he stretching? No, he just stretches his legs. You know, the two are completely separate. Then, like always, he sat on the sofa and maintained his blank expression. You want to be closer to the Kanos rabbit. Huh? My heart sank as if my innermost feelings were revealed. Want to be closer. It's true. I want to become closer to Jiwoo, but I feel like we've grown apart. Was being hit so traumatic? I mean, like, you shouldn't hit your partner. That's just a horrible thing to do, but you don't seem to have any common sense, Hee-jung. He did say that it was his first time. Cabbage and carrots and a kiss. Huh? Cabbage and carrots and a kiss? Jiwoon's words were like a riddle. Cabbage and a carrot, those are what rabbits eat. But what about the kiss? If you acknowledge the Kanos rabbit as the winner, you have to approach him first. If I acknowledge him as the winner... Winner, I don't understand what you mean. Jiwoon no longer answer my questions. Is it because of that breach of contract? I have to approach him first. I see. Since Jiwoo kissed me first, now that I think of it, it was Jiwoo trying to approach me first? Cabbage and a carrot and yes. I don't fully understand what Jiwoon said, but I don't want to stay... I don't want it to stay awkward with Jiwoo like this. I want to go back to how things were before, watching TV dramas together and teasing each other. To do so, am I supposed to approach him first? This game, they just stretch every fucking sentence out. Like, they don't have to say so little in so many words, but they do. It's annoying. You know what? Let's hang out with Jisoo. Why not? He's probably resting. Hey Jisoo, what's up, bruh? Can I stare at? Can I stare to scratch? Yeah. Why? Oh yes, it. Yeah, don't put yourself. Blah blah. I don't think it really matters if we get close to other guys. I mean, Jiwoo won't like it, but like he doesn't know the mechanics of this game, so. Cook. Let's cook. I'm gonna try cooking. Should I cook something? I decided to make some chili sauce. Chili sauce is great with almost everything. Cool beans. I don't know if I'd like chili sauce. I'm not a fan of spicy food, which is fun since I really love just like Mexican food, so. I'm hungry, I'm not gonna lie. I miss going out to eat places. I don't mind staying home though, because like obviously it's, you know, what you should do in this situation. But as soon as this is over, I want to go to Moe's. I know that's not like real Mexican food, but like, oh my god, the stack's amazing. I can never praise them enough. I'm not sponsored by Moe's. Although, honestly, like, As long as you don't have shitty business practices, they can fucking call me up. I don't mind being a sponsor. Let's see, talk to plants. I have flower seeds actually. Blah blah blah, I recorded in my closet. And I have a basket just like, it's like sitting above me right now technically. My little rafters, my closet. It's not really a rafter, it's a shelf. But like there's just flower seeds in there and honestly, I don't know what I'm supposed to do with them. I got it from a wedding shower, maybe? And I should plant them, but I live in an apartment building, so like I don't know what I'm supposed to fucking do with them. I would love, honestly, I don't really care if I live in an apartment building or not, but like I would enjoy let's talk to plants. I would enjoy trying like gardening. I'm really bad at it. I'm the kind of person, I feel like I've said this before, but like I kill plants so easily. Like not on purpose or anything. I'm just so bad at taking care of them. It sucks. Yeah, I had fly traps for a while and I miss them. I mean, that was like 4 years ago now, but I miss them. They were great. Pretty good. I wonder what happens if I just like started hanging out with another person during all this. Like, would Jiwoo see and like dump me? Would the story stop there? Is there another bad ending besides the chicken ending? Honestly, I don't like. Why isn't there a route to date Hee-jae? I'm not saying I would because no thank you in a million fucking years, but like that'd be really fun. I feel like it would be weird because he's like totally, he's not a fuckboy, but he's like, he's that creepy guy who feels like he's entitled to your affections and just like entitled to you just because you're friends. Like he's like, yeah, we're friends, so oh, she's totally gonna fall for me because we're friends. When in reality, just like, if you wanna talk to her that way and like get her to see you in a romantic way, just like go for it, man. And I mean, he has tried, but he's just really fucking bad at it. You know, he's also really creepy. Just keep cooking things. We're gonna keep cooking food that Stormy can't eat, but she wants to eat. Keep cooking food. Gonna keep on cooking food. Cook food that Stormy can never eat, but she's hungry. Damn. Pretty sure I still have like like the basket I got from the wedding shower. Like I got a lot of weird shit in it where it's just like, do you want flower seeds? Okay, here's flower seeds. Chocolate? Okay, that's okay. Candy, cool. And then just like little bottles of liquor, and like, are those considered shots if it's just a tiny bottle? And I'm just like, what the fuck do you want me to do with this? I don't fucking drink unless it's at like Christmas parties. I don't know if I've ever told this story on here of like, jeez. So, it was a while ago, like a couple years ago now, maybe? It was my grandma's like 90th birthday party. And it was like a huge fucking event. Very big, a lot of people there. Like the whole family. It was held at like, it was one of those, ah shit! My story has to wait. I held 2 cabbage halves in both hands. I also put a carrot in my back pocket just in case. There was one rabbit lost in reading in the kitchen, and one orange cat playing with a ball of yarn. While Jian was engrossed in the ball of yarn, I placed one of the halves of cabbages in front of the kitchen and hid behind the wall. 2 minutes later. As Jiwoo took his eyes from the book for a moment and stretched, he discovered the cabbage piece. He should want to eat it. Jiwoo casted a furtive glance at Jian, who was busy playing by himself. Jian, in a battle with the ball of yarn, paid no attention to Jiwoo. Jiwoo then put his book down and walked towards the cabbage. Up to now, the operation is a success. I placed the other half cabbage on the top of the kitchen table and hid under the table. Jiwoo, who grabbed the cabbage in front of the kitchen, discovered another one on top of the kitchen table. He was so distracted by the cabbage that he didn't see me hiding under the table. As soon as Jiwoo reached out his hand to pick up the second cabbage, I grabbed Jiwoo's ankle. Ah! The surprised rabbit let out a single cry as he fell with a thump. The cabbage he dropped rolled on the floor, even though it's a half, so I don't know how it would roll. Finally, Jiwoo discovered me under the table. Oh, what are you doing? Are you... Oomph. Oomph. I shoved a carrot into Jiwoo's screaming mouth. Oomph. Shh. Signaling him to be quiet, I approached Jiwoo. Jiwoo was so shocked that he froze with the carrot in his mouth. Sorry, were you surprised? No, he's totally chill with you just freaking him the fuck out. Jiwoo took the carrot out of his mouth and held it with his hand, unable to throw it. He really is a rabbit after all, I guess. Of course I was surprised. Are you out of your mind? Shh. Oh, he looks so good. Oh, he looks so cute. Look at him. Oh, he's so handsome. I shushed him again, and Jiwoo looked around. Why are you doing this? Jiwoo... Oh, why are you doing this? Jiwoo whispered with an angry face. Finally, a chance for the two of us to talk. For the last month... It has been a month! I've been clicking for a fucking month. We never had a proper conversation. Because Jiwoo kept on acting weird. I needed to take drastic measures in order to talk to Jiwoo. With what Jiyoon told me. Cabbage, carrot, and... Jiwoo, why do you keep avoiding me? Me. I never avoided you. Yes, you did. Is it because I hit you with a book last time? Are you still sulking about that? Sulking. No one's sulking. Jiwoo's face flushed. Sorry if it was a bit too much. I apologized to Jiwoo with sincerity. I didn't know he was brought up so sheltered. Most children shouldn't be hit. I would say, you know what? No, controversial statement. All children shouldn't be hit. Don't hit your children. Just don't. Just don't. And no matter how disgusting he acted, hitting someone is still wrong. But admit that you have your fault too. You shouldn't do that in public. You. Huh? You're annoying. Me? Yeah, you stupid. You're super annoying. Will you stop confusing people? He suddenly shouted at me, his face red. Huh? Why is he acting like this all of a sudden? You go on a date first with that stupid cat. That's why I kissed you first. Then, aren't you mine? Because you're mine, I should be able to do anything I want. And I have a lot of money too. What's the problem here? That's not how things work. You have a lot of money. Yeah, in the world I lived in, I was what this world called the successor of a wealthy family, you dumbo. This is news to me. How am I supposed to know that? And how am I supposed to know that he's a successor of a rich family? Now that I think about it, the clothes he wears do look high in quality, but since Jiyoon and Jihei's clothes are also like that, I just kind of assumed rabbits usually wear those kinds of clothes. Also, do you think I'm the kind of animal that only eats cabbages? Stop buying cabbages. Not everyone knows that I like cabbages. Or now everybody knows. What? That's what's been bothering him this whole time? And you belittle my reading novels. You think I don't know what economics is? Jiwoo was on the verge of tears. I even memorized the entire periodic table. Could it be that I hurt his pride? I did slam the head of a guy who was never hit before with a book. Seeing him sob while telling me that he can recite the periodic table made me feel guilty. So, what do you want me to do? If you hate me, then just tell me. What are you doing confusing people? Jiwoo. You're so annoying. You're the most annoying person in the world. Get away. Get out. Belittling people. You don't even know how others feel. And, oh, whoa, what's this? Are you playing with food? He shouted while shaking the carrot in front of my face. If you hate me, just don't even cook for me. You idiot owner. Idiot owner. Stupid. You don't know the first thing to a relationship. Jiwoo paused, his chest rising and falling rapidly. Maybe he was out of breath for talking so endlessly. I could hear him wheezing all the way here. Is that all? I'm not gonna talk to a dummy anymore. So Jiwoo was... all this time, he was expressing that he likes me? Oh my fucking god. Yes, he was! How is this not obvious? Oh my Jeezy. Oh, my peasy. And I scarred Jiwoo's pride. I think Jiwoo was confused whether or not I liked him by my ambiguous attitude. You think? But even I'm not certain of my feelings. Of course, I know the moment we kissed, I thought of him more than just a friend. After the kiss, I kept thinking about Jiwoo, and when I see him, I want to talk to him. I also felt down and alone whenever Jiwoo avoided me. I thought I wanted to go back to the way things were. Do I like these feelings? Does this mean I like Jiwoo? Until now, I never seriously thought about my feelings. And because of me, Jiwoo was confused. I'm sorry. Fuck! What did that say? Please, God, it's a moment. I reached my hand out to Jiwoo. I had to make things clear. I have to tell, honestly, the feeling I have towards Jiwoo. Jiwoo. I honestly tell him how I feel. I like you. What? Jiwoo held his lips tight and blushed. He looked so cute. I don't remember when, but every time I saw Jiwoo, I started to think he was cute, and I wanted to tease him all the time. I really like how cute you are. Jiwoo looked a bit upset. Cute? Who are you calling cute? I love this song! Right now, I am bolder than I've ever been. Kissing a guy first. Jiwoo froze. I guess his pride might be hurt again. I thought it was better to express my feelings now and listen to his complaints later. I wonder how his face will look like if I were to tell him that this is Jiwoon's idea. I could smell carrots. I could smell carrot scent from Jiwoo's lips. Sweet. I slightly opened my eyes to see Jiwoo taking the situation seriously. I didn't know you guys were this close. Startled by the sudden voice, I looked up and saw Jiyeon. I saw Jiyeon was looking down at us. Secrets out. Actually, there's no way it couldn't be discovered. Jiwoo was basically screaming. Bunny, I didn't know you were in the position of being kissed. Whoa. No, stop talking nonsense, hairball. It was the first time I ever experienced such a ridiculous and selfish kiss. That's it! I hate this game for just being like, here's a big event that is super important to the plot and kind of changes a lot of things, and then just like dropping the ball and never addressing it again. You can't just do that. You can't just be like, no. The build-up, like, I can't think of a good fucking, like, metaphor for it. But, like, could you imagine the climax of a fucking movie, like, happening? What's a movie that I can spoil? Okay, I guess I'm gonna talk about Endgame, even though I watched it, but, like, I didn't watch it. But, like, can you imagine, like, the snap happens, and I'm, like, you see, like, a person disappear, and then the fucking movie just cuts out and, like, rolls to credits. Could you imagine that? That's what this fucking game does. It's just, like, here's, like, the building up of the tension, and, like, the climax finally is, like, at its peak, and it's about to, like, you know, tip over. You get, like, a little bit of it, and then it just stops, and it's, like, wait for the next time, you son of a bitch. It's like, Jesus, dude. Give me more. What the fuck are you doing? Ugh. Anyway, I never got to finish my grandma story, so I'll do that next time. Not that it's, like, super important or anything, but it's just a story. Anyway, thank you guys so much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed that sweet little kiss with Jiwoo. And I hope you'll join me next time. Goodbye!